deconverted man here. I can't do it. It's not possible. The amount is too great. I just can't. Alright. So, I found this video, and I hadn't watched it. I just downloaded it, you know? I thought, oh, you know, it's just gonna be another video to analyze. I was wrong. I was so wrong. It has so many logical fallacies in it that I lost count. Like, within minutes, I couldn't keep count. The number of words that were said, they're real words, but they have no connection to reality. It's almost like timecube.com, but not. I mean, timecube.com is funny. That's funny to read. But this, there's nothing funny about it. Nothing at all. So, here's this video. You've been warned. Every man is not entitled to their opinion and or interpretation of science. It produces conclusions that are not in disagreement. Whatever the conclusion is the conclusion. After we have put whatever it is through scientific procedure, we get a conclusion that you can't have an opinion on. You just agree with that until new data comes along. The information that this person has in his video is so disconnected from the realm of science that science never even enters the equation.
Seasons. So as it goes, note, 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 it's going to cycle back around. Note, 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 note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, when it goes from 4 to 1, it's going to go through a vibration. Is exactly what it's going to go through. How often does that happen? I think it happens once a year, actually. It might only happen like every 5 or 10 cycles. I'm still trying to work that exact out, but I'm trying to figure out exactly where in the loop we are, because that's the only time in town, Earth time. The more that you operate in your day-to-day life against your internal clock, the more you're exerting your own energy in an unhealthy manner, which leads to all kinds of cause and effects up to fatigue. And when you're fatigued for long enough, you get depressed or you get agitated, and that cause and effect keeps going. But you have so much more electric charge in you than you think. This is why they shock people back to life these days. There was a point in time, I'm sure somebody's seen that and said, witchcraft, magic. So as the elliptical, okay, this is a good little diagram of a Kepler orbit with 0.7. That's the other thing I'm trying to nail, is exactly what we are. Seems like everywhere I look, somebody's got a different number. So now this is important with Fibonacci numbers, because in his sequence or series, as it might be called where you're from, starts with 0, like the Mayan calendar. 1, 2, 3, on up to 12. The 12 astrology signs, the 12 months, etc. 144,000 of people, or so. Different measurement. I don't know if that can be measured with. I'm curious about that myself, but it doesn't change the fact that this is the best existing patterns to use for that, because they work. They're correct. Okay, so your 7 higher dimensions comes from your 0.7 after the 13 billion, 13.7 billion, and then there's a 9. Why is that important? Do you remember Dancing in September? Because it seems like that the farmers get done harvesting. Yeah, it seems like the spring equinox that is significant. 921. And I'm trying to figure out if 921 is your day 1 of your 5 crazy days, or if it comes next. It probably comes next. I'm not sure. Still trying to get enough happens to figure out that aspect of it. It doesn't really matter. And that's when day 1 comes next. That's when the tribes go home, according to Christian Bible. The Mayans' beliefs will reflect that also. They go on to whatever their version of spirit world or heaven is. It's the next phase. So that's just some of the math that you're going to have to disprove to tell me this isn't right. pretty well proves with mathematics that God is real, because two entirely different, a calendar from one place in the world and a Bible from another place in the world, verify this and told you about it beforehand. And there you go, atheists. You guys aren't atheists, you just say that. God bless you all.
This is one giant incoherent mess of a presentation. Now, this person said that he will watch my video and he might be offended. He might be offended because I poked fun at his ideas, and I hope that he listens all the way until the end. I am poking fun at your ideas, not you. I don't know anything about you. I can't make fun of you, and even if I could make fun of you, I wouldn't. Your ideas need to be made fun of because they are so incoherent that they are ridiculous and a mess. There's nothing for me to analyze here. What I have is a giant non sequitur. It does not follow, it is not connected with reality at all. At no point do you do anything that makes sense. So, if you want to make a coherent video, write it out first. Write out all the different things that you're talking about and make sure that they line up with reality. And if you don't know how to do that, take some classes, get some education. I don't know, maybe see a therapist to make sure that you are connected with reality. Just an idea. And if you happen to be doing any illegal narcotics, stop doing those narcotics. Or if you're already on medication, check with your doctor to make sure that that medication is affecting you in the right way rather than in the wrong way. Beyond that, there's nothing I can say that will help you because you are disconnected from reality, and I've got no information that I could give you that will help you to understand that other than to just tell you the fact. You've got nothing here. It makes no sense, and that's where we are right now. Because of that, I don't even get to say we get to be skeptical of your conclusions. In this case, we have to dismiss your entire presentation because it is incoherent. Unless and until you present a coherent presentation, we have to dismiss your claims.